Hey everyone, Mr. Comics 89 here. It is Sunday, July 28th. Today on the 25th was my 4-year wedding anniversary. And this is Comic Kid, before I forget. My wife knows how into comics I am, so she gave me a 100+ book or comic box. How she got it is, I guess apparently she paid like $7 or some. She did something with the thing called Groupon. I don't know if you heard them or not, but she did something with Groupon, got a voucher code, and got the comics for that in that way. So I think she spent like $40 for, I counted them. She took out 3 or 4 books that she liked, but the book, but she gave me 123 box comic books. 123 comic books for $40. So I've already looked through the box. And there's some good stuff here. I mean, nothing fancy. And there was no hidden Hulk 181s or Fantastic Four 48. That wasn't even much of a great. I mean, a lot of the stuff is some some filler kind of stuff. Stuff that you usually find anyway, just because people are not striving to fill it in the collection, but there is still a lot of nice stuff in here. I have them separated into 3 stacks. The stack I definitely want to keep, and then the DC and Marvel. So, what do you think I should start with, DC or Marvel? Showing off.
DC.
Don't drop things. All right, we'll start with my Comic Kid wants to start with the Marvel, so we're going to start with the Marvel stack. And I'll show the ones that I want to keep after. All right, first up we have Mutant X, number 25. So, nice little X-Men related story. 90s related, obviously. And if anyone knows if things are keys or not, please leave it a comment, because I have a lot of work ahead of me sorting through, finding out if anything's a key, if anything's valuable, if anything is just whatever, because I'm thinking, like I said, there's piles I want to keep, and then there's the rest for sure. So I might do some mystery boxes of my own, or be willing to sell or trade some comics if anyone has issues. What? This is going to take too long if you're interrupting all the time.
Sorry. But what about me?
You have to earn things still. Okay? I'm not just going to give you leftovers. Ultimate X-Men number 83. A little bit of someone got tape on the corner. But yes. I'll give you comics now and then, Xander, but I'm not going to give you every single thing I don't want. Okay? All right. Ultimate Vision, issue 4 of 5. And this came out before, obviously, the first Fantastic Four movie, because there is Mr. Captain America. I liked him as Captain America and as Human Torch. Exiles, number 32. Not bad. All right, Fantastic Force, number 18. Here it is. So, like I said, my wife went through. She grabbed the Captain Americas, and she grabbed the Fantastic Four comics. There's a few. One wasn't like $2.60, and then the other one was a 50-cent issue. Wolverine number 159. Really cool. All right, there were 2 of these in the box. I kept one of them. It's the Marvel free preview for. I think it's Marvel free preview number 1 for March 2016. I think. Because I liked it because it has Jane Foster's Thor, because she appeared in 2015, I believe, or this version of her did. And then you got Falcon, now Captain America here. I just don't know if that is the old Captain America and who that is. I mean, it looks like Iron Man, but it looks almost too, I don't know. Look kind of cool. And then the back cover. I liked this one. It's an Image comic, so you can't say I don't ever have any Image comics showing up. Elektra and Psyblade, or it says chapter 7, but I don't see a number after that. But nice, cool cover. All right, Ultimate FF, I assume Fantastic Four. Issue 2. Very cool. Anyway, that is that. X Universe, or Universe X, number 1. I mean, I kind of think that that's a, I kind of got a hint of a him appearance on the cover. So, again, I don't know what a lot of these are worth, or if any of these are key or collectible. And Universe X looks like number 0. 0 right up there. Kind of cool.
0. What was the other one?
1, Xander. I see the Celestials in this. Interesting. Thought I saw Sentinel as well. Exiles, number 26. I liked her on this cover. The fire and the red outfit with the sword. Looks like someone you don't want to cross. Exiles, number 57. Very cool. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than the I bought a mystery box from my local comic book shop that some guy was selling there, and it was a lot of not so good stuff. But this stuff is better, at least to me. A lot more stuff I recognize. You know, Doom, number 2 of 3. I have no idea if it's like Dr. Doom or something, but that's cool. Kind of a rogue Terminator Apocalypse version. All right, we got New X-Men, number 120, I believe. There's a nice 9/11 tribute up there. I see on the back of the Spider-Man book that came out right after December 2001. Ultimate Power, issue 4 of 9. If I'm guessing Mr. Fantastic on the cover, but I do not know. Again, if anyone knows if any of these are actually are a key of something or hold a little bit of value or something, please comment down below. It saved me a lot of time in looking through things. Blood Seed is book 1 of 2. So Marvel Frontier Comics. I mean, that's not a bad, not a bad cover. It kind of, gives me a Kraven the Hunter vibe, honestly. He was wearing a bone skull. X-Men Second Coming. I think issue 2, but it also says chapter 14 over there. Comic Kid is over here writing down the comics he wants or whatever, so he's keeping track. Ultimate X-Men issue 84.
What number?
84.
Thanks.
Alpha Flight number 76. With another looks like a tape stick off in the corner. Not bad. Wolverine issue 157. And you're 10 minutes in.
Oh, okay.
Uncanny X-Force number 9. Menacing Magneto with a Wolverine. He definitely looks different with white and black instead of yellow. All right. Issue 4 or 5 of, I think, X-Men Schism. Interesting cover. Cyclops fighting Slim.
Number what?
4. Number 4.
Thanks.
Here's another, I'm looking at this indie one. This reminds me seriously of the sci-fi from the 1950s. I mean, it seriously has that vibe. And artwork as well as the cover. It's from Epic Comics. It's an issue number 1 of a 4-part unlimited series. 6 from Sirius. That's just very hard to read when it's like that. But I mean, look at that. That is straight like something you believe, like something you see in the 1950s. Or it even looks very familiar to what I saw in Back to the Future when he's trying to scare his dad into asking his mom out. Alpha Flight number 108. I mean, that looks almost like the Canadian Adventures, eh? All right, settle down. Alpha Flight number 106. Very cool. Dan, thank you even though no one's commented, I want to say thank you for those of you who are watching right now, and those of you who will watch this in future. X-Men Deluxe, or X-Men issue number 46. All right, cool.
There's lots
with
of
a Silent Bob and whoever with this weird thing on the back.
There's lots of different kinds of X-Men's, like X-Men, New X-Men, X-Men Second Coming.
Alpha Flight number 107. Again, if you want to be here for as long as possible before you have to do your chores, you need to actually watch. Yeah, he can only be here for up to 30 minutes and he has to do his chores. That's the deal that was reached if you wanted to be a part of the video. Gambit Externals. Gambit and the Externals. Number 3, I think. I mean, it's not a bad cover. It's kind of cool. The Brotherhood, issue 4. Really cool. And the same cover that was on the back of that Spider-Man, 9/11 tribute cover. I mean, I hated that cover. That's back cover. I never liked. That's ugly back cover to me. This one is, I think, an X-Men annual or Ultimate Fantastic Four Ultimate X-Men annual number 1, I think. It's a little confusing when things are every which way, but not bad. Wolverine has his bone claws in this one. That's weird. Oh, a lot of Wolverines have bone claws. Must be clones. What? It's 1. Listen. X-Men or book 2. X-Men book 2. Number 5. Or X-Men The End. I think. I don't know. It's an X-Men movie or book. Issue number 5. All right. Battle Tide number 104. That is a very nice, thick cardstock for cover. That's really cool. It looks like it's a wraparound kind of cover. That is very 90s. At least that's what I think. It's very element of the 90s. All right, Avengers 3, issue number 1. Looks like it has a nice picture of Daredevil and Blade on the front cover. I know his Tomb of Dracula number 10 is heating up right now. Nice issue to have a Blade, looks like. Looks like it's almost a origin or retelling of Daredevil. Very interesting. All right, Exo, Man of War, Iron Man, and Heavy Metal, issue number 1. It's a Valiant cover. Looks a Valiant comic, which is cool. Very, very cool. All right, X Factor, issue 104. Very cool. And Ultimate X-Men, issue 82. And that's it for the Marvel that I don't think I'll be keeping. Next up is DC. Here we go. It's a 52 comic, week 31. So very interesting. Okay. Sword of Azrael, book 2, or Batman Sword of Azrael, book 2. This has one minor flaw, which is folded over. Well, major flaw, I should say, folded over. It is color breaking, so it'll come out with the press, but can't get the color breakout. All right, the New Titans Meltdown 3, or no, the New Titans, issue 127. Very cool. The New Titans, issue 128, with the Beast Boy, Starfire, and someone else on there. Really cool. Sun Devils, issue number 7. The New Titans, issue 129. Someone thought it was 35 cents, apparently, wrote on the bag. Teen Titans, issue number 13. Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, part 1 of 3. Legion, Annual Legion, it's an annual number 3. Really cool. Teen Titans, issue number 9. Azrael, annual, Azrael number 2, or annual number, it's an annual number 2 from 1996. Yeah, oh, Legends of the Dead Earth, the title says down there. Azrael, Agent of the Bat, number 92. Cool. Azrael, Agent of the Bat, number 93. I like that stained glass look of Batman in a golden armor. That's kind of cool. Robin, issue number 94. Azrael, Agent of the Bat, number 91.
Another Batman one.
Mm-hmm. Well, people like Batman.
Yeah. Just like my
No.
Batman comic that I got graded.
Mm-hmm. Starman, issue 22. Robin. No, Robin, I think it's an annual because of how it just says that. Yeah, I think it is an annual, but I don't see anything else. But Robin, annual 97, I think. It's a nice cover. Aquaman, number 19. H2O part 1. So, part of the rebirth. Cool. Joker Last Laughed. Robin, issue number 95. Kind of cool. All right. Shadow of the Bat, issue number 7. Catwoman, issue number 12. I remember that kind of Catwoman outfit from the movies and TV shows. They're really cool. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, number 3. Looks like peeling off the layers of Batman, and you'll see Bruce Wayne. Cool. Catwoman, issue number 31. I like that cover. Just the ancient Egyptian stuff and the statue. Starman, issue number 15. Came out October '89. That's cool. Vigilante, issue number 9. Kind of cool. Secret. Yes, this is Secret Files and Origins. Yeah, Secret Files and Origins, and this is Nightwing, number 1. It's kind of cool. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing that stuff. Flashbacks, Nightwing. Yeah, origin of Nightwing. Origin story, what should I say? Justice League of America, number 54.
Are those the bad guys or the good guys?
Looks like the bad guys, although that's Supergirl looking like possessing this Batman. Don't know. Someone, whoever that is possessing the Justice League by the looks of it. Firestorm, number 2. The Burning Man. Dun, dun, dun. What I thought was one of the dumber covers. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, number 208.
That cover looks weird.
Yes, it does. Superman, Wonder Woman, issue number 20. JLA Classified, number 41. Nightwing, issue 123. Catwoman, issue number 32. Animal Man, Flesh and Blood, number 52.
That creeps me out a little.
Yeah, it is what it is. I think that's the Ray, issue number 7. It's like Black Canary on the cover as well. The or Terror Titans number 2 of 6.
Ooh, Twilight Saga.
Yes, the back cover is advertising for Twilight. And Robin number 96. So
I
that's,
can't believe that took 25 minutes.
yeah, well, there's that many comics. And this is a stack of the comics that I want to keep, or I'm pretty sure I want to keep. So here we go. X-Men number 31. I like that cover. Extreme X-Men number 38. Nice picture of Storm on the cover. Her eyes mostly are all the way closed. It's kind of hard to tell. Cover I liked. Uncanny X-Men 527. I think that's Emma Frost, I think, with Namor. I like that one. Now this, I think, could be a potential spec book, honestly, because with Hawkeye retired from the Avengers and all that, his family back, and him teaching his daughter the bow and arrow. If we get a female Hawkeye, in the future here, his daughter becoming an Avenger, because she shoots just as good or better than Dad, that this could be a kind of book. Hey, comic collector, how's it going? But the all-new Hawkeye variant cover, issue 1. But again, if this turns out to be if Hawkeye's daughter, joins like the New Avengers or West Coast Avengers or something, and this is actually his daughter on the cover, I think it could be a potential spec book, honestly. Well, thank you very much. 4 years. It honestly doesn't seem like it sometimes. It seems like I've known her forever, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
She's my best friend, and X Factor issue number 75. Cool. Again, like I said, I'm going to be spending a lot of time over a couple of weeks or days or whatever, going through each book, looking it up, seeing if it's a key or not, if it's what the value is, if there's any. So I have no idea what it is, but it's been a long time. And again, this is another book that I thought could be cool to have, not just for the cover. Invincible Iron Man number 1, a variant cover, but again, that ain't Iron Man. My brother and I almost wondered, could that be Morgan in the future?
Morgan.
Who's
Morgan?
Stark's daughter. But if he had a Iron Heart or Morgan in an Iron Man costume, that could be too. All right, Cable number 2. I guess it's part, kind of cool. I know he's a popular character. Kind of cool. And this one's a shout out to Hydra Comics, formerly AML. I do too have indies, and I can prove it to you. The Terminator: The Enemy Within, issue 1 of 4 from Dark Horse Comics. But I like the Terminator movies. My favorite one is Terminator Salvation, because it's actually in the future in the war zone. Superman, Man of Steel, issue 86. I pretty much grabbed up all the Superman, all the Spider-Man, I think, mostly. Argus, issue number 5. I just like that black cover with Flash and I think Batman. Looks kind of like Batman, but I don't know.
Kind of cool. Comics.
Yeah, it was I think she paid $40 because she did something with the Groupon app where you pay a little bit for a lot or whatever. So I think she paid $7 or $30 the Groupon thing to basically use the coupon voucher code to pay the box for like $30. So I got 123 plus the 5 or 6 she kept because they were Fantastic Four, Captain America. So basically, with the comics here I'm showing you are 123. So Batman, year 1, annual number 19. I'm not 100% sure I want to keep that one or not because I'm not the biggest Batman fan, at least the comic book wise. Yeah, it does seem like a nice deal, especially since the last time I showed something, a mystery box from my local comic book shop that someone basically wrapped up and was selling there. Wasn't the best deal, and all that. So, but I loving these books, at least the ones I'm showing you now. Superman, Man of Steel, 87. I love this one just because of Supergirl, Superboy, Steel, and Superman on the cover. I just like that cover a lot. And I fell in love with this cover. Just because I'm not sure if this is an homage cover exactly, or if I've seen this cover and wanted it before on something, but I just love this cover. Superman issue 204. I mean, yeah, I know that it can be really good. I've shown some Batman ones, but they're the ones I didn't want. And so I'm not sure. I might end up selling or say trading or someone, please.
Sorry.
And you're 31 minutes in. You gotta go do your chores.
I do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You have to watch this later.
Yeah.
My son, comic kid. Have fun doing your chores.
See ya.
Starman, issue 32. I didn't want two others, but I like that cover. Oh yeah, even a pop-up bit. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's an iconic cover. Just really, really cool. Make sure the door is closed, please.
Yes, sir.
I like that Starman. I already have this book. I do not have the DC Universe label of it. Final Night, issue 4, where Superman loses his powers during this story arc because of the Sun Eater eating the sun, and then he's powerless basically afterwards. And then he gets married to Lois Lane in the wedding album book storyline, and so it's definitely an interesting part of the storyline, an interesting part of things. Superman issue number 671. As you can tell, I basically cut all Superman because Superman is my favorite superhero ever as a kid, and growing up as a kid. I might collect pretty much all Amazing Spider-Man now, pretty much primarily, but I always love Superman. Green Lantern issue 5. It's a Lost Army. Interesting cover, to say the least. Just interesting. Adventures of Superman, number 17. I love Supes too. I'm too intimidated to collect Superman. Well, maybe if you have some Amazing Spider-Man or something, I can trade you a few of these Superman. Because while these issues I do like, I'm trying to seriously collect Amazing Spider-Man more. So I'll gladly give up a few Superman books. Except that 204. That one's not for sale. Cyborg issue 4 of the DC Universe Rebirth storyline. Cool cover. With little cyborgs in his little individual compartments. Adventures of Superman, issue number 16. Superman past, present, and future. And I love this. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate it being your opinion on it being a solid box. Consider the last one I ran was basically filler stuff because of the horrible shape, but I wanted it because of the issues I was missing or part of it. But I just love that Superman from back in the day, older stuff, all over. I think that's the Superman from around the time he fought Doomsday when he's a little more muscled up. Now he's a little more slimmer nowadays. I mean, it's not the greatest artwork in the inside, but I love this. I mean, this is really, really cool. That series of Adventures New 52 is fantastic. Yeah. I mean, I've only read a few of them. I mean, I liked it because of the costume change. I mean, it was nice that after 75 years, Superman finally learned to put his underwear inside, instead of wearing it outside. But I can definitely see the plus sides of both costumes. Justice League of America, issue number 1,000,000. I know this one doesn't really have any value to it, but it's cool to have the issue 1,000,000. Although Superman's costume doesn't look very cool. I don't get the 3 oval things back then. But yeah, thank you, Comic Collector, for hanging out and talking. It's nice. I went through a lot of it without anyone to talk to, so it's nice to have someone to talk to. Total Justice, part 2 of 3. I'm not 100% sure I want to keep this book because I just don't know enough about anything about it. But I thought it was worth a shot to look at. Really, really cool. Omega Man, the Omega Man, volume 11, or not volume, issue 11. So some of them I did put in the keep box here. I put them there just because I thought they might be the ones that were more valuable or spec related. So just like I said, it's all part of I have to go through with it. No problem. I have to try to catch your streams, or I try to catch streams, but slot are on when I'm at work or asleep. Oh, a lot probably. It is what it is. I don't blame you. I remember 15 years ago, I lived by the phrase, I can sleep when I'm dead. I'd stay up till midnight and get up at 6 or 5. No problem. Now it's like, I want to go to bed at 10 and get up never. I just want my sleep. Mega Man number 12. And I'm not old. I'm only 30, but damn, it's like, at times it's like, oh, I need sleep. X-Men, issue 33. That's a very, very cool Gambit. And a perfect time to hold on to these books, especially with the X-Men coming back to Marvel. So never know what might hit. Yeah, gotta have sleep. The Punisher, number 12. Not bad. X Factor Annual number 3. 64 pages. So, really cool. I showed this earlier, but this is the one that was in better shape. It was the Marvel Free Previews. I don't know when it was exactly. Let me see. Oh, Marvel. I think it's, actually, maybe it might have been issue number 1 or something, it says. I don't know. But April 2016. That is cool. Because it has the Jane Foster's female Thor that came out in 2015. Because I don't know. I know they say it's not canon, but I do believe her very first appearance of Jane Foster as Thor is What If number 10, even if it's only Thordia. Because some names you feminize, and they work for male and female, so why wouldn't Thor be the same way, honestly? So, but then also, I'm guessing, I'm pretty sure that's Falcon as the new Captain America over here, because, I don't know, it looks like old Cap to me. But I'm keeping this one for, they're cool. And then the homage to that Apocalypse movie there. This one is really cool. I believe I already have it. It's the X-Men, like X-Men Gold or X-Men something, number 1. But the Virgin kind of thing. I got this at a local comic book shop for like $10. I'd be definitely willing to trade this one if it's the same issue, or sell it, should I say. Really, really cool. This one, don't think it's volume 1, but it's Spider-Gwen number 1 variant cover. It's really cool. I have a few Spider-Gwen books, like 2, 3 at most. Uncanny X-Men 311. Really cool with Bishop and Sabretooth on there. X Factor. An all new, all different X Factor, looks like. Number 71. Really cool. And I really liked this cover, and I mean really liked this cover. It is, but I don't know exactly 100% what it is. It's one of those. I think it's an X-Men, but I think it's an annual or whatever because it's October something. Anyway, but it's really, really cool. I mean, it's like a literal 4-part poster thing on it. You got this for the back cover. With that half the body. Leading into Rogue. Yeah, it's definitely all right. Thanks for showing up, Burke. But yeah, it's really interesting. I mean, I open it up and the very first picture of Rogue I see is that. Like, damn, I know if she's from the South, but in Louisiana, but I didn't know it was that hot down there. Astonishing X-Men number 1 with a old man Logan right on the front cover. But I like specials like that too. Comic collector, but it makes it very hard to tell the issue on what exactly it is. Thunderbolts, issue number 7. Ultimate Spider-Man, issue 114. Sadly, there was no Amazing Spider-Man in this mystery box. But hey, you can't win them all. If you had any control over mystery boxes, it wouldn't be mystery boxes. What happened was, Berg, no problem. My wife bought me a. She did something with the Groupon app. Or Groupon thing. I'm not 100% sure, but I think she spent like $40 total. You spend like, I think it was either like $7 or $30 for the verification codes on Groupon, and it leads you somewhere else to where you spent something. I don't know, but she used Groupon and got things cheaper. You get things cheaper on Groupon because they're trying to get your business. You can get like let's just say an eye exam. You can get LASIK eye surgery and get it for half the price, or 20% off for a free whatever. So, but yeah, so she got this box over 125, 30 issues, for $40. And I calculated out with all the books that I had here and all that, it came out to 30 cents an issue. So, some of this might be filler stuff, 30 cents. I would do that all day for books. But yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man number 113. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on how to explain it because, like I said, it was a gift for my four-year wedding anniversary. From her because she knows I like comics, and she got me a mystery box. So, but as far as I know, she got it on the Groupon, paying a little bit, and then just got discounts basically that otherwise it would have spent a lot more somewhere else for these books. So, Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 112. Utopia 105. I'm guessing it says House of M up there in the corner. Flipping through it, it was interesting. Still has these things you find once in a while. All right. Uncanny X-Men 526. Really cool. Extraordinary X-Men number 1. Another old man Logan appearing on the cover. This was actually one of my favorite covers in the entire box. I mean, one of the others was the Superman issue 204, the iconic looking cover. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 290. And that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous Storm cover to me. You can sell those as mystery boxes on eBay and make money. Yeah. Are you talking about the ones I'm showing now, or were you here for the whole thing? Because I was planning on doing mystery boxes, at least for some of them, for the books I didn't want. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I might just take some. It might just take, you know. It all depends. I still need to go through all 127 issues and go Uncanny X-Men 290. Good solid high mid grade, worth about $5. Well, I want it, so I'll keep it. This one worth about $12. Don't want it, so. Wild Cats. From Image, issue number 1. First Spartan punching something. Really cool, yeah. But yeah, I'd like to point out that I own more than just Marvel and DC. I do get occasional independents. Gen 13, issue 1. This looks faded though, and it haven't quite matched the cover, but you know, someone paid $5 or $6 for this one. You're trying to sin or whatever. This is a official index to the Marvel Universe, issue 10. It has the Avengers, Thor, and Captain America, it says. Yeah, featuring the Avengers from Avengers number 322, Thor from Thor 449, and Captain America from Captain America number 367, and 1943's Captain America Comics 33. So yeah, I mean, these are interesting. I mean, it definitely helped. It had definitely helped on some older issues being able to identify stuff, you know. So I don't want to read it because I don't want to damage the comics. So let me see. Thor 355. Oh, that's what it's about. Cool. Like I said, there's some books I'm not sure if I want to keep 100% or not, but because I put them in my put them in the keep pile to look them up more. This is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, annual number 7. I bought this because I'm a big history buff as well as a couple other things. I just like that World War I fighter pilot feel. I mean, that is just cool to me. Same reason I kept this one. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 94. I like this cover of old or iconic or key books behind him, you know, because I remember this cover was someone's Batman Holy Grail. I think it was like 223 or something. Over here, you have others. And there's a 10-cent one back behind him over here. But that is cool. Superman, Man of Steel, number 28. I may or may not have this one. But again, I like Superman, so keeping it until I prove otherwise I don't need it. JLA, number 32. JLA Classified, should I say. Nice green kind of cover. Trinity, issue number 9. Again, part of the DC Rebirth storyline. I do have this one already, so I might end up just giving this one as a mystery box like you suggested, Burke, and like I thought of. Steel, number 1. For the Pages of Superman. Although I really always like this cover because of the iconicness in the back. All the covers are really cool. That of Superboy, Supergirl, and Steel there. Superman, Batman, issue number 87. All work and no play. Looks like Joker thinks he can take on Clark Kent. Cool. Lex Luthor, Man of Steel, #1. Interesting, interesting. Trinity, issue #8. Superman Reborn Aftermath, The Truth About Superman. That's interesting. This is another one that I kept only I put in the keep pile only because I love history so much. I just couldn't pass it aside. Batman Annual #18. This looks like an Elseworld storyline. It says, but Batman with the Mona Lisa and a couple of Da Vinci drawings on it. And it was really cool. I remember my wife started laughing at me so hard because over here in the corner is a Vitruvian Man, but they've drawn kind of a rectangle square kind of thing. I mean, it's like going, oh, come on, you're afraid of showing a little history on the cover of a comic book? You think parents will be upset? And these are cool. Issue or 2099 Unlimited, issue #1. The first appearance of Hulk 2099. This I do know was listed as a key. So that's really, really cool. And I got 2099 Unlimited, issue #2 to go with it. And last but not least, the final book of the night, Bloodshot #1 from Valiant. The nice little reflective comic. So that's really nice, really cool. All right, so that's it. Wow. Officially the longest video I think I ever had. There's one real close to this time period, so that's nice. So I'm gonna pretty much end it here and not keep you any longer. For those of you who have stuck around or will watch this to the very end, I do appreciate it deeply much, and I'll let you eye on something. I mentioned a few times, when I reach to 250 subscribers, or very, very close, I'm going to launch another contest giveaway. I think I'm narrowing down the details on them. Still not 100% certain what I want to do. Do I want to do something? I float around some ideas from almost an art kind of competition, art creation to others. But whatever the contest is for 250 subscribers, this will be the prize. It is a CGC graded 9.2 All-Star Batman #1. This will be the prize. Free shipping needed. Or free to you, no shipping required on your part. I will cover all the costs. But All-Star Batman #1. Nice 9.2 grade. I have a raw of that book, and I just decided I didn't need the graded one. So some viewer of mine will be able to win that. So if you liked the video, or if you liked a few comics, please like and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that notification button. I usually do videos once a week, twice a week, 3 times. Last year was like a damn marathon. I had a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It was definitely a record for me. Last 4 times in 1 week going. But yeah, so please like and subscribe. If there are any books that you happen to see in here that I mentioned from the giveaway section, not the thinking about keeping, but if there's any from the giveaway Marvel and DC pile that you'd like to have, hit me up on Instagram or in the comments below, and maybe we can work out a deal or something. I have no problem selling a few of those books that I am not interested in keeping to someone who's looking for fillers. Give me like I said, I'm on Instagram also under Mr. Comics 89. So hit me up and we'll see what we can do. I have no problem trying to fill some of your guys' gaps on issues. You do the same for me. I'd hope so. All right, I'll wrap this up before I'm here for over an hour, closing in on that. So See you guys later. Happy collecting, and let me know what you think. If there's any comics you like, or if you know certain one's a key and I didn't say it, please let me know. So happy collecting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.